Hi, um, welcome back, my friends. We've been quite busy the last couple of months actually, and we are finally ready to give you a little bit more of a proper statement than we did before. So yeah, let's dive right into it. And a lot has happened since the last update that we made. Us about, I think, 2 months, 3, 4 months ago. I don't know. We need to look. But yeah, it's been so busy on our end. We have been doing so much, and yeah, I just want to show you some stuff that we've been working on. This is also not a building video or info video, since those are kind of through. We finished the Bastion itself in the last video, so there isn't going to be no more building video. So yeah, it's just fair to give you a proper update, I think, since this project has been going on, or yeah, rather this chapter has been going on for a lot of months, actually over 2 years now. The Bastion has been in development for about 2+ years now, and we are hoping to finally finish it up, because we want to move on to the next. Alright, let's summarize first of all what's the current state of the project. So Enigma itself is going on in the background, because this right here is just a part of it. An entirely different development branch is going on in the background, working out all the different stuff that is required for the entire project to function as it is, or as it's going to be. And the Bastion itself, so chapter 2, is structurally fully complete now. We have all the stuff that you see here, and I don't want to spoil too much, but all this kind of stuff, all 160 plus rooms are done. The only thing that was missing, and still kind of is missing, is the boss room. The boss room is, as you saw at the beginning, multi-layered, I'd say. The first part of it is all done. Then you have a couple of mini-games that recently finished, or were completed recently. I think 2-3 days ago I finished them. And yeah, then there's just the main boss fighting area that still needs work, and I hope to get it done in the next few weeks. Thing is, there's a lot going on work. Also, I'm currently working alone. Some other people are taking breaks, and yeah, certain features that we want to implement are still being developed. That is the next crucial step in like the development of Enigma, and also this chapter / event, because this chapter as well as the next one is also going to be available for Novadia, the survival Discord or the survival server branch, like beforehand, before we are actually going to make it like an official server thing. That's also something I'm going to talk about in a sec. And basically what that means is we want to give Novadia the opportunity, but we also have this, we have in mind to keep all of it separate at some point and make our own thing. As I mentioned a second ago, the plugin is currently being developed. There's also some difficulties there, not in terms of difficulty itself, but in terms of personal life, because currently our one developer is busy with a lot of stuff. An entire system for all of these rooms that are in here, for all 160 rooms, is being made, and it takes a lot of time. Since we decided to split up the entire event thing, like before, all of the chapters that are like all of the structures that were just events have now become actual chapters. So basically everything that is related to the previous structure, like the mansion, and also now the Bastion, and also future projects, are all going to be moved in one thing. That is what Enigma Beyond the Void is all about. There has to be an entire story that needs to be written, or like put in place. Riddles, puzzles, lore books, every single thing, loot, and most of it is going to be included and managed by the plugin itself. Furthermore, I mentioned that we're going to separate, like after the 3rd chapter, we are hoping to be able to separate entirely from making events out of this, because we want to make an actual server for it. We want you to be able to create your own server, private server basically, and with that be able to invite your friends and, I don't know, create a group for yourselves and invite those into the server or onto the server and play with them through the entire chapters that we offer. Since we have still a lot to do before everything is literally done and ready to go for the Bastion, there's probably going to be a lot more. Well, I don't want to make it sound too rough, but there's a couple more months in front of us, ahead of us, that we just need to develop stuff. Mostly plugin related, but also the entire inside of the nether area that you probably saw outside when I walked around. It also needs a lot more work. We need work on the roof of the Bastion. Texturing is a lot of that, and also the boss room, as mentioned, is still missing some animation stuff, and also the main boss area still needs to be textured. This is a huge task for someone on his own, myself in that case, who's also working, then having a personal life. It's quite difficult. Hanging out with friends, doing some other stuff takes also priority, and yeah, I don't want to put it like don't want to make it sound that bad. It is not actually, because I'm dedicated on with that project, and I'd love to see it flourish. Flourish, is that the word? I think that's the word. Be on top, and yeah, just give you guys a lovely experience when playing it. It is also something I always wanted to play myself, but I've never found it, so I thought, let's create one myself. Yeah, and here we are. It's just great to see the entire project coming along this well. So yeah, I hope you're still hanging in there, still excited for what's to come. Now, this year, maybe next year. So I can promise you this much: the Bastion will be most definitely done next year. If we're going to make it this year, I cannot promise. So yeah, I will also link down, I will also link the Discord of Enigma down below, as well as the Trello link. If you like, you can just click it and then you see where we're currently, or what we're currently up to, which parts we're working on. Yeah, I think that gives you a better idea of how. What the hell am I doing with that torch? I think that gives you a much better idea of how things are currently going, because the structure is actually done. I'm so happy, and yeah, we're also going to add more detail in the courtyard. That's also something that someone else is working on at the moment. I wish you a lovely, what is it, Tuesday? I wish you a lovely week, I guess, and depending on when you see it, the Bastion might already be done, who knows. But yeah, have a wonderful day until next time, and stay tuned. Have a good one. Bye bye.